hope is to hopefully be done in like in 30 minutes, maybe 45. There's a lot of slides, so it could go an hour. Jump off when you need to. Stay, as long as you can. Otherwise, there is going to be a recap. So let's just talk about new products. Harvey, can we have the slides? I can ask. Let me ask. I'll ask. We'll do that. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. So I will ask. I'll let you know that tomorrow. So let's just talk first about astaxanthin. So I should have brought some props with me here for the video, but astaxanthin, we use real astaxanthin, which is an unbelievable source. 6 published studies. I don't know what that woman is right there. I don't know, maybe 13 with fitness, 16 with eye health. What do you think the woman is? Beauty? Maybe it's beauty, if anyone knows. 13 with cardiovascular health, 4 with mental health. I mean, it's a really phenomenal ingredient, the Astareal. It's the same ingredient we had in our prime astaxanthin. Just really great that we were able to make it isotonic. So how many of you guys have already ordered your isotonic astaxanthin? I have a box. I was finishing up my other box. Allison, you just got yours. Jackie. So I haven't started it yet, but I'm really excited about it, that I can just mix it with my other isotonics. I like that it came in the stick packs, and there was a reason for it. I asked them, and it has something to do with the other stuff that's in it that makes it isotonic, that it's better in the stick pack. It wouldn't work in a bottle. So the fact that we have stick packs, phenomenal. And how many of you guys are loving that we're putting these little symbols on our new products, or all of our products, that they're vegan and gluten-free? I am loving seeing those little labels on there. It's really helpful. So if you go through the website, I'm sure you can see that as well. Let's talk a little bit about collagen. If you guys have any questions, please in the chat, let me know. Collagen, although there's lots of really great studies about beauty, and you're going to see a lot come out about collagen when we talk about our skincare lines, when we talk about pairing it with our motives and in our salons and our medi spas. But there's a lot more than just beauty that it's used for. And so 90% of human collagen are types 1, 2, and 3. But from that, types 1 and 3 are the ones where there's a lot of study about skin health and gut health. And type 2 has a lot for more joint support, has the stronger studies for joint support, although type 1 and type 3 also have studies for joint support. So where we have a lot of joint support products, we really wanted a collagen that was, 8-week study. It's going to definitely take time. And that really is just like the gold standard with a lot of nutraceuticals, Pam, where they're really going to tell you that it's going to take, there's very few nutraceuticals that they're going to say you can feel a difference, or they're going to do anything in under 8 weeks. And I always tell people that, when you want something fast acting, like, you have a headache and you take an Advil, that's not natural, right? That's a pill. I mean, it's not a prescription one, but it's definitely a pharmaceutical intervention. And so when we're going with something a little bit more natural, we're not going to always get that same acute feeling. Now, there are, like you said, like aloe, daily essentials, B vitamins, you feel instantly. That's a water soluble. That's just like the way that those work. Aloe's like that too. Cannabicool, cannabiquin, my ashwagandha. There's other things. There's definitely exceptions to that, but for most nutraceuticals, that's what they're going to say. So collagen combined with other ingredients also make them more potent. So when we're looking at our beauty blend, our women's health, our OPC3, our daily essentials, anti-aging packets, astaxanthin in both forms, vitamin C, oxygen extreme. I mean, this is just another one of those things. And I just love the fact that we have collagen, that we can speak to people about, us really creating a shopping annuity. And so many people, I mean, how many people were using collagen, before we came out with a collagen? And now the fact that we have one, I think is great. So ours is pure collagen. It's hydrolyzed collagen peptides. So the thing about collagen is it's one of those really big, long molecules that's really hard to get into, your cell matrix if it's not hydrolyzed, which means broken up into the smaller peptides. And that's just really for bioavailability. And so our pure collagen has 5 grams of collagen, which the scientific studies and literature really show that 5 grams is the sweet spot. It doesn't show that any more does anything more. And so, taking more isn't always better. So the pure collagen is right there where the studies show the big benefit is with the 5 grams. The other thing about the collagen is the source of collagen and the delivery system. So one, a lot of questions people get, the source of collagen. There's a lot on the market, and not that we really need to compare to other things, but I just want to tell you what is a little bit different about our pure collagen. And so it's the source. So it is a blended source of marine collagen and porcine collagen. So marine means it comes from fish. This comes from cod. And the porcine, that means pig or pork. And so the blend of those is really great also. And pig collagen is the most like human collagen. And marine collagen is really great as well. So just those 2 things, that there's a lot of benefits to that. You'll see the other source of collagen that a lot of people will see on the marketplace is a bovine collagen. So there are people who are searching specifically for marine and porcine collagen. So it's great that we have it. The other thing to note is where it is called a pure collagen is the form. So I'm going to call this, the little thing that it comes in, a vial. And I don't know, it almost is like, how would you guys describe what's inside? I mean, it's not really a liquid. It's kind of jelly-like. I call it a jelly. I don't know what the official term is. Harvey, maybe like a gelatin, thickish. Yeah, that's what I say too. It tastes great. We were joking in the office today, about the thing with the dress, where do you see the dress as, being blue, or do you see it as being yellow, or whatever it is? Oh, a gelatin. I don't know how to say that. Colloid. So some people say it's sweet, some people say it's sour, some people say it tastes like citrus, some people say it tastes like berry. So it's very interesting, how everyone perceives it, but it definitely what the benefit of it is that when you have something in that gelatin form, it's actually a less refined form than a powder. So that's really big, that it's in a more pure form, and you don't have to mix it with anything. So it's a really fantastic on-the-go product, a one-step process. You just rip it open and shoot it down. Ease of use is huge. People ask me all the time, what time of day should you take your supplements, Sarah? And what should you, mix them with? And what combination? I say, whatever is going to work for you. The most expensive supplements are the ones you don't take. Those are the most expensive. So I like the part about the pure collagen that you can just take it. You can mix it with your isotonics. There's nothing about this that makes it that you can't mix it with your isotonics, just as an FYI. I mean, you really could mix this with anything. That would be fine as well. So ease of use, throw it in with your isotonics, take it at a different time, whatever you want to do. All right. Let's move on here. Important product trainings. How do I know all of this other than the fact that one of my best friends is Dr. Deidre Mason? One of the reasons is I go to as many product trainings as I can. I was just at a general product training with Dr. Zimbrowski just this past Saturday. It is so important to get product knowledge, especially in the division of nutraMetrix. And when you go to Product Symposium, which happens once or twice a year, you're going to learn about our standout active ingredients. These are our patented ingredients that have a standout in the marketplace from other consumer lines or lines you're going to find on the internet or at your drugstore. I mean, these are things like Tunnel and CLA, Sensorial, our Advantra-Z, Active Aloe. I mean, we talk about these all the time. And you're going to learn much more about them when you do go to Product Symposium. In the chat, let me know, have you been to Product Symposium? I really do find that the best nutraMetrix consultants, the ones who not just have the most accounts, but have the most accounts who actually produce volume. And that's because those consultants are able to explain the products to the providers. They go to Product Symposiums. Yeah, so I mean, understandably, maybe you're not going to go every year. Maybe you're going to go every other year. Maybe you're going to work with your team. Kim, you would love it. You would love to go. Lisa, of course you've had some great accounts. And so to be able to explain delivery system, to explain these ingredients, why we have the best raw materials with trusted manufacturers, and the standards that we keep our manufacturing processes for. Dr. Mark Lang, who heads up quality control, he's at Product Symposiums. He will explain why, one product is better in an isotonic form versus phytosomal, liposomal, sustained release, our cap and cap technology. We have lots of different ways where, it is best in class. I agree, Harvey. Dr. Lang is awesome. We want to talk about also branding yourself as a nutraMetrix professional, really, putting the information out there, and what you learn about, please. I mean, it's great to take a screenshot. I implore you now, take a screenshot. I'll do it. And I'm going to post on my Facebook page what I'm doing tonight, which is teaching you guys all about, our ingredients and doing a webinar, and I'm here. And, so I think it's really important to what you're learning and what you're doing, put that out there so people understand that you are an expert. But other than just Product Symposium, where else can you learn? There are general product trainings. We do ask you to, talk to your local coordinators about getting them in your area. The official NC training channel. If you don't have that, off the tip of your tongue, which is not our consumer facing YouTube channel. It's the one where we rip videos off of Facebook, like the one that Brandy Murphy did today. I will put that on YouTube. This training will go on YouTube. It just makes it easier, more shareable. I put tons and tons of videos there. You can search by playlist. I am meticulous about organizing this YouTube channel where videos are categorized under multiple playlists. It's very searchable. It's all keyworded. So it should be very simple for you to find what you're looking for on this YouTube channel. And please watch the ones on the product information, and we add more and more information every week. Where can your providers learn more about products? Well, they can at our quarterly summits. So our next summit is Thursday, March 12th. It's going to be all about genetics in your practice. It's going to be Dr. Deidre Mason and Valerie Myers having more of a discussion about how Val uses Gene SNP in her mental health clinic. It's going to be a very different conversation than we've had on other summits. I'm going to do a little 10-15 minute bit about how to actually integrate Gene SNP technology into the practice, how to dialogue with patients, make that sale, implementation, putting programs together. So have these on your calendar. If you want to have a guest come on, someone who does not have a nutraMetrix account, they do need to email their license into webinars@nutrametrix.com. I also like to add that RNs, even UFOs who are RNs who maybe wouldn't qualify for a nutraMetrix account, still can also send in their license before the summit. Don't try to send it in at 10 a.m. on Thursday. Like, let's get this done ahead of time. But even RNs can also join the summit, just to let you know. So these are great. Get the word out. There is this flyer that's available on downloads to be able to tell people, and just email webinars@nutrametrix.com and they'll send you the link to get registered for that. I don't know if I can play this. Let's see. Can someone let me know if I play this, if you can hear it? Because we have 2 new videos. This one's 2 minutes. So when I hit play, let me know if you can hear it.
Most practitioners think that by working hard in their traditional healthcare practice, they will achieve financial security. However, without leveraging additional services into their practice, their chances of obtaining this security are greatly minimized. As a practitioner, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and overworked. Every day, more practitioners are selling their practices to big healthcare companies and losing their independence. So how can providers add ancillary income to their practice to secure retirement? Become a part of the wellness revolution. Surveys indicate patients would prefer to get their health information and wellness products from their trusted health professional instead of retail stores. Patients are already spending money on wellness-based products outside of offices, with over $43 billion in sales in 2017 alone. The percentage of Americans who use supplements grew to 76% that same year. Thousands of practitioners have added nutraMetrix products and services to their practice. Through cutting-edge nutritional interventions, revolutionary technology, and an extensive network of practitioners, nutraMetrix is changing the face of healthcare, one patient and one health professional at a time. Join the wellness revolution. See if nutraMetrix is the right fit for your patients and practice. Schedule a discovery meeting with our certified nutraMetrix consultant and try some of our products and services today.
Isn't that fun? Isn't that a fun video? And this is great to use. I don't know if you have a distributor recruiting site or on your Facebook, or to send it to people. Really great way to brand yourself as a nutraMetrix consultant and pique the interest. This is on both of our nutraMetrix YouTube channels. Yeah, so Harvey, you can find that right on YouTube. And let me show you the other one.
Most practitioners.
This is the one we just saw. This one is just music. There's no words, and this one's under a minute. So let me play this one as well. And we call this one the sizzle reel. Isn't that fun and fast and punchy? And these are great too. If any of you are on your local councils, please have them play these at the locals, when people come back from the break or in the morning. Really great way to highlight, what we're doing with nutraMetrix to have more people come and join our division. How many of you guys participated in our nationwide online health and wellness party this year? We just did it in November. It seems like it grows and grows every year. But one thing I want to talk about with this really fun Facebook event that myself and my nutraMetrix colleagues, Dr. Deidre Mason, a lot of our trainers, you can see Nancy Ross-Vaca. I know people are, Ruth, those videos, they're not in the back office. They're actually on our YouTube channels. A lot of people invite their customers. We've had some great success, but what I want to show you is the power of duplication. So we have Dr. Craig, and Dr. Craig's in Ohio, and Dr. Craig was really inspired by what we were doing with our online parties, with our videos and product knowledge, and started going live consistently, started going live once a week, and has really seen that he's had more conversations in the practice as a result of that on nutraMetrix supplements, where people are asking and they're engaging in conversation with him. How many guys, love sharing everything at the Kids Therapy Center with Val Myers? Again, she's a mental health counselor. And what I really like that Val does is she does a lot of in-person trainings, whether it's in her office, in another office, in the community, and she tends to go live. So you can see here, like she has an hour-long lecture. She's doing it, it's a live training, but then she'll have someone Facebook Live it, naturally helping children, non-medication ways. Look at these are hour-long lectures, and it's so generous that she does this, and it's also helping her stay connected with her patients. And Carissa Griffin, actually, an NC, copied the format of the Health and Wellness Party. And once a month, they're going to do parties like that about different divisions. So in January, her and her team did one with skincare. And Carissa personally retailed over $1,400 in skincare from this event, from following up with her customers and making a big splash. It was her biggest retail month ever. And that's a really great way for her to make some retail profit right before coming down to World Conference and spending, that time in Miami. And I want to remind you that retail profit adds up. Like, let's just look at the daily essentials at distributor cost of $55 with the suggested retail of $77. That's $22 per box. What I tell providers, and this is how I'm branding myself as a nutraMetrix professional. I mean, I can really rattle off these numbers where I say to them, hey, doc, do you think that next week you could have 3 boxes of daily essentials walk out of your office to new customers, new patients of this product? And they're like, well, of course, Sarah, like I see, at least, right, 40 patients, 60 patients a week, whatever it is. It doesn't matter how big or small. No one has ever said that they can't do that. And so I say, great, if you did that every single week for 1 quarter, so that's 12 weeks, how many boxes would you have sold? Come on, guys, you can play around with me. Play along. 36 boxes. So if you're doing 3 a week, after a quarter, after 12 weeks, that's 36 boxes. Wouldn't you guys agree that, your reorder rate at even 25 boxes, if they reordered and stayed on the product, that's like a low ratio. I have a higher ratio of people that stay on product who I share product with, but let's like totally lowball this. If you did that and you got 3 new boxes into the hands of new customers every single week, you'd have 100 patients on product. That's $2,200 coming in every single month. That's annualized at $26,400 for the year. When you add commissions on top of it, we're talking about an extra $7,200. And look at this, over $33,000. Now, what are we going to do with that? You could hire another part-time staff. You could, pay down some debt, put together a college fund, for your kid. Now, and bigger packages, bigger offerings, like if we look at the foundation bundle, when we look at the retail profit alone, if you just had 3 of these bundles walk out of your office every single week, new patients of the product, that's $70,000 in just retail profit. So, don't discredit the retail profit potential. A lot of us want to push our professionals to, start networking and expanding distribution. And I'm all about that life, guys. I am all about the residual income. But I think that there's a lot to be said about the quick wins, the quick conversions, getting some cash flow into their practices as soon as possible. And retail profit is great. These are retail profit postcard examples, and these are available on downloads. I've been using these a lot for my proposals and just showing these examples and saying, this is the difference between really a $77 product that's the suggested retail versus something that's $215. And to let you know, the average order placed on nutraMetrix.com is about $210. So this isn't totally out of the question, putting together these packages through our Gene SNP bundles. Okay. If you're going to talk about bundles, if you're going to, really be a professional with nutraMetrix, make sure that you have the flyers at your disposal. We have so many resources, so many protocols for providers, so it's nice to be able to know that as a consultant. Shoot any questions you guys have too while we go, because then we can get them answered, as we go. One of the things I love is the updates we have coming with the Affiliate Publisher Network. So we had some updates at World Conference for you. You please go to affiliate.shop.com and start learning about how you can create affiliate links. So we created this, shop.com created this originally for bloggers, people who wanted to be an affiliate of the product. They earn 15% commissions on all the shop.com brands, 3% on other brands. It's a way for people to earn by exposing, their fan bases as a micro influencer. Being able to explain to their fan bases about our products. And so I really do hope that you go on and learn a little bit about it, because I'm going to show you how it's going to affect nutraMetrix in a second. As a UFO, I want you to go to affiliate.shop.com, but I also want you to go under My Account in your back office. It's tough on mobile, so you're going to want to do this on your actual laptop computer, home computer. And the nice thing about this is that these links are really sticky. So you know how we don't go to the top of our websites, we go to the bottom to grab the links. This is another way to grab really sticky links that you can put on your blogs, your website, social media, and to track sales. There is nutraMetrix functionality, but it's limited right now. So you can create links. You can create links for nutraMetrix, and it really can. Oh, I think someone's talking there. I don't know if someone has a question, or I'm just going to mute everyone again. And it has more functionality on the shop.com platform. Anyone can use this. Outside affiliates, nutraMetrix health professionals, HP1 accounts can use this. And we can see here people are like writing blog articles. There's this health professional who wrote this gorgeous article all about aloe, and then linked with her APN links here with Ultimate Aloe. So you can see some examples of, with the immune system, and then she threw some products in there. So there's different ways. I mean, the consumer version of the products can feature the products directly on the practice website. You can see how she took the code. So we can't currently do that for the nutraMetrix products. You can see here with digestive solutions, and there's some videos, and on this person's website, they went ahead and they created this whole kit generator, which means that this whole grouping of products went on her website, and it bundled products together, and then they could just right there check out from the website and not leave the website of, so this South Country Adventure Boot Camp, if you wanted this bundle of products, either one of them or all of them, and then you stay on the website. So, this is Allison. You would ask this question in the Facebook group, a way to, put products on the page and have it go through the website, but then ship through the back office, like a shop box kind of thing. This is exactly, yeah, Allison, this is so familiar. And this is what we want to be able to do. Because right now, it's just, you're sticking a little product somewhere on your website, but we don't have that kit yet with nutraMetrix. But it's something that is coming, to be able to kit those together, bundle them together, check out, and stay on the website. We're really excited. We want you to get to know how this program works, because we're going to start when it comes out. We really think we can re-engage former health professionals who didn't really want a business but wanted to be able to offer the products. and another way to, really do a trial run with some future potential accounts. So a question came in about, some complaints sometimes with shipping charges, admin fees, different things like that. So without getting into, a whole training, because I can actually address that in the group, but one thing I'm really clear when I open up a health professional account is to talk to them about the admin fee, because they're going to pay it one way or another. They're either going to pay staff or their own time to be able to collect sales tax and send it to their state. You have to pay for it, whether you pay for it with time, you pay for it with staff, or you just pay Market America to do it. If they want to waive that admin fee, they need to have a sales tax reseller's license on file with the company, and it must match their account name. So if I'm, Dr. Sarah, and I open up my account name as Sarah Tugender, but my practice name where my tax reseller ID, with the state of Massachusetts, if it's under Sarah's Wellness Center, it can't work like that for Market America. The two things need to match. So they need to make sure that they open up their unfranchised account in the same name as their tax ID name. And there's forms that are needed. They're both in the career manual. They go over this in an ECCT. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably need an ECCT. And it's also in the HP implementation guide. Another thing that I do have about shipping, and I don't think a lot of people know, but HP1s can actually hit the shopping annuity master member program, and then they'll get free shipping. So, it really is, the more that you buy into the program, the more that you use, you'll have those kind of benefits, which is great. So I really want you guys to learn more about the APN program so you're ahead of the curve when we start rolling out this program. All right, let's talk about how we wanted health professionals to really rebrand themselves as nutraMetrix health professionals. You're going to hear this as a theme we're going to continue to talk about for the year, is really stepping up and being a health professional. Did you guys know that every UFO has access to the DMS, the Digital Marketing Suite? And so it's explorema.com. Explorema.com is where you're going to go to find out more information about this. But for, just $17 a month, so right there, $16.95 a month, you can have a website, and you can even purchase design packages, SEO, social media, everything that our full Web Center program. If you want to check out an example of a DMS, my website, sarahTugender.com, is built on the DMS technology. It is great. You can fill out a form, watch videos. I mean, there's so many things. I don't feel limited by the website at all. And so I really encourage you to check that out, because, whether it is a health professional executive who wants to brand themselves with their consultant services for their peers, or you as a nutraMetrix consultant, if you want to brand yourself, I think for $17 a month, it's a great investment. Pam, a video on the APN. Yes, there's lots of videos, and those are right on the Market America channel. So if you find the Market America, like their official channel, and you search for APN, they have a whole thing all about APN. All right, Gene, and also if you go to affiliate.shop.com, you'll learn more about it there. All right, let's go through some Gene SNP updates. So the first thing is that Gene SNP 101 and 201, which is a GMTSS event, the 101 is for everyone and anyone. The 201 is for providers only. So you do have to be a licensed health professional to go to the 201. And Dr. Mason redid the slides. So if you think that's something that your area could benefit from, work with your local, email into nutraMetrix, and let's get these booked for you guys. Where we really want people to understand that, our nutrigenomic program can personalize treatment for a provider, really give proactive recommendations, and really just understand like where, someone's weak spots, where their Achilles heels could potentially be, to be able to help counsel them appropriately. lots of focus on implementation. So promotion strategies, um, encouraging everyone to read through the full report, subscribe to our 12-week Gene SNP strategy, sell 10 of them in a 90-day period, read through genesnip.com, go to the online trainings, really like do your research, immerse yourself in the program at least for 90 days is what we want people to do. With our new tools that I'll show you in a second, you're going to learn how to eat based on your genes, exercise, what supplements to take, and your advice is really going to be personalized. And so there's a new tool, and everyone has access to this. It's the data processing spreadsheet for Gene SNP. So HPs, NCs. What I encourage NCs to do is to take the sample report. So it's a sample lab report that you have access to download in Unfranchise, in our downloads, and run it through the data processing spreadsheet. You'll see the different tabs, and we have a new tab here that has fantastic diet and lifestyle and exercise recommendations. If you have your Gene SNP, like I have mine, I ran it through the report myself. Again, sat with my provider and said, let's go over this together. And really, yeah, Karen, the information is awesome. You pair that then with our Gene SNP bundles, and I haven't seen anything as easy and simple to implement. This is what you have, this is what you need to do, these are the products you need to take. Very, very simple. And these are the ways, to be able to brand yourself as a nutraMetrix health professional. The other thing that we're doing is giving you more marketing tools, giving you more blogs, giving you more images, things that you're able to add into these reports as a health professional, ways to capture the patient and work with the patient while they're waiting for their results to come back. So having emails, having different personalized menu plans, these are all coming. They're going to be available on downloads. We will announce it both for the NCs and the HPs. A lot of providers have said, I really want something that is, for my vegan clients. I want something that is for some of my clients with some known allergens. So, we did some modifications for TLS Select for providers. We also are coming up with a education series called the Snippets, we're calling them. And this is education on each of the genes. And yeah, Jackie, so many tools. So you're going to see more of this that's going to be both for providers, both for NCs, for patients, and just all of us all together to be able to understand our genes that we test for in our Gene SNP, what the primary targets are, supplementation, how exercise should go. These are really great. Some providers said I would use these as little flashcards to be able to, learn more about the genes or reference the genes. Other ones said this would be fantastic for marketing. A lot of people just wanted it for their own education. So yeah, this is really exciting. These snippets are going to be a lot of fun. I think they're colorful. The branding is right on with everything else that we've done. And so we'll have, a million of these. And we've done so many new things with Gene SNP. The lab is just been such a dream to work with. And the lab special, the, two, you send in 3 and you pay for 2. That special has been extended through April 30th. So there's a flyer available. Please let your health professionals know. So Allison, the thing about New York is New York's New York. So when Dee and Brandy were at the seminar that they went to this weekend in New York City, when they talked to New York providers, everyone was like, yep, it's a known thing with labs and New York. So it has nothing to do with us, but there are a lot of other labs that you can get some genes, screened for, whether it's a buccal swab or a blood test, and you can put them through our tools. I mean, you're not going to have the same combination. You might not have all 48 genes in different areas of impact for health, but you might get some of them. So I think the way you got to play around, Allison, with the way that the new data processing spreadsheet works, because providers really can look at what genes they might have available through another vendor and be able to say, well, at least I could confidently give exercise recommendations, or there's some supplement recommendations I could more confidently provide. So we all can say that creating an optimal gene environment means you need a proper foundation. So Dr. Mason just reminded us down in Miami to, before genetic testing or while you're waiting for the results to come back, one thing you can tell your providers is to help their patients work on healing their gut, whether it's with the Gut Guard bundle, managing stress with the Balance bundle, creating that foundation for a really great genetic environment with that foundation, and then do the genetic testing, or then look at the results from genetic testing to be able to further customize it. So it's not the end all be all. There's a lot of our bundles that you can just really read about and understand. Are you the person that is feeling like everything is right here? Or does it ache all over? Or is it that you have fog brain, right? Or that everything's spinning at you too quickly? Like, we have lots of really great trainings. 6 months ago, I did a Zoom just like this, explaining the different bundles and the different personalities that go with them. So, reread that, download the slides that we have, read through the bundles. A lot of people are self-identifying, even without genetic tests, to say this group of bundles are for you. Yeah, Anna, that's on YouTube. So it's all there if you just search for bundles. I'm pretty sure it's in the Gene SNP one. So yeah, I'm pretty good about putting stuff on YouTube. All right, quickly, let's go through some TLS Select updates. Harvey, I do feel like most days I identify with all of them as well. So really great things from TLS that we're incorporating with nutraMetrix in our health providers. I'm loving the fact that it's a 30-day jumpstart. I love that I don't need to figure out where to store the giant boxes, that it's still a kit without a box, that it's really comprehensive. It still comes with things in the kit, but that it's a new focus. Loving that it's packets, right? How simple can we go from trial size marketing right into a jumpstart kit? It has everything that you want with, those 2 shakes, a core, daily essentials, trim tea. I'm obsessed. Give me guys on, me too in the chat if you're obsessed as well. Between you and me, I never could really wrap my head around, it was 21 days, but it always lasted 30 days anyways, all the supplements. And so, it just kind of, goes with the cadence of the kit. I always kind of, either I always gave everyone an extra week of coaching. I don't know about you, when I coached, my family, friends, consumers, preferred customers. So this just makes a lot of sense. Really gorgeous. You can find this stuff in downloads, but also comes with the kit, a whole plan. And then this is genius. Our Stay Fit kits, which is perfect as the follow-up kit afterwards. You don't really have to reinvent the wheel or figure out what they can take. The only decision they need to make is, are they going to do a chocolate shake, a vanilla shake, or go all in and do one of each in their kit? And these are really perfect for you to be able to approach people for opening up a business, because that 55 to 60 BV is right in that sweet spot for a new auto ship. Makes so much sense. New plans for TLS Select, like I said, without dairy, gluten, or common allergens. I was told they were supposed to go up on downloads today. If they're not, give us a day or two, and I'll definitely announce it in the Facebook group so you'll see those. And we're not reinventing TLS. There's nothing different than the meal plans. We just understand our providers are a special breed, right? Some of them who, just want things a little bit more customized, personalized, where a lot of them do additional testing. They do stool testing, blood testing, allergy testing. So we wanted to really remain competitive for them. TLS has not changed. It's still low glycemic impact eating, a healthy body composition, right? It's not about, you know, your relationship with gravity. It's what's your body fat? What's that body composition? You know, supplementation is not our key, you know, component. It is the education. And the supplementation definitely helps support you. The whole thing with TLS Select is that we're adding in, you know, what a provider can do based on their scope of practice. Are they primary care and can do hormone and immune balance, or, you know, lab work? Are they a counselor, or do they have a counselor on staff to do counseling or behavior therapy? Are they combining some other kind of therapy? Are they, you know, did they bring in an athletic trainer or a personal or a physical therapist to, you know, do movement analysis? Are they doing clinical nutrition with a registered dietitian? You know, how are they fitting everything together? And of course, pairing it with Gene SNP is amazing. So TLS and Gene SNP go together to customize the programs. You know, consumers already really trust their doctors, and practitioners don't need to really market and brand. They come in, the patient complains, you know, at their visit, and they say, you know, we're starting up programs. Why don't you go talk to Mary at the front desk? She can give you, you know, enrollment information. You can watch a video. Doctors are also, or health providers in general, are better able to address obesity-related conditions. You know, when my customer comes to me and complains about their blood sugar levels, they complain about, you know, their sleep troubles, they complain about their hormones. There's not a whole lot I can do as Coach Sarah, but it's very different, you know, as Dr. Wachowski. You know, my dad, he can do a whole lot more with a patient who has, you know, really those comorbidity factors. And so, you know, that's why we really came up with TLS Select also, to say providers are going to have additional tools that our consumer program isn't going to have. Whew. It's a lot more slides than I thought, guys. All right, training and promotional updates. Did you guys know, I know you know we had a fast start kit. I hope you knew. But did you know we had one fast start kit for HP executives with all the really great stuff about business building, like the career manual, and with, you know, our flip charts, you know, everything in there. And then one that's geared more for HP1s, where we took all of that stuff out of there. So they'll get catalogs and they'll get overview brochures, but they're not going to get the same, you know, expanding distribution information that's in the HP Executive Kit. Did you guys know that? So 2 kits, $429.95, $600 value of products, all of our top products in there, and we're really happy with them. And I'm going to tell you about a sales contest in a second. We announced in World Conference that our first training of the year is on the West Coast. It's going to be the end of March. We're just a few weeks away from that in Brea, California. So make your plans if that's a convenient training for you. So Richard, thank you so much. Our 3rd annual nutraMetrix convention and training is going to be in Herndon, Virginia. I tell you guys that this is the hottest ticket with nutraMetrix. It is 3 days instead of 2 for the low price of $250. So you get that NC training, 2 days of training, or if you're a health provider and you want to go in the HP room, you can do that for 2 days. And then we all gather together for day 3. Really great for guests, really great for existing accounts, new accounts, you know, really everyone. I would, you know, make sure if this is something you want to be at, to go to this. We will have a 3rd training in the fall, maybe, you know, somewhere, it sounds like possibly early October. This date, they keep moving it on us as we keep trying to find hotels to accommodate us. That's the hardest part, is just, you know, finding things that match up with everyone's schedule. So Anna, I don't have product symposium dates. If I had them, I would give them to you. I just keep that's not run through nutraMetrix, that's run through events. So I agree, Barb. I think that the nutraMetrix convention is a real special event. So that's one to go to. Let me have you guys weigh in here. Any idea on the location, Anna? It's going to be on the East Coast. It will be East Coast. Call for abstracts. So we are really looking for a new diversity of speakers, predominantly for our annual convention. But if, for whatever reason, it's not going to fit into our schedule, we only have so many slots. We're, looking for social media, for other trainings. So we're looking for people who can give us 10 to 20 minutes of clinical implementation where, really they had a problem in the practice and there were strategies nutraMetrix provided and really great outcomes, and, how that's going to affect their practice and their patients moving forward. So the deadline for submissions was today at 5 o'clock. Take this down as the bit.ly. I'm going to keep it open for another couple days. If you guys have any feedback, if you want to just chat in here, did you not know about it? Did you ask any providers? We didn't quite get as many as I was hoping for in total transparency. So I'm looking to see if we can get some more. And I just wasn't sure if it was that it wasn't on people's radar, you didn't hear about it. I put it in the Facebook groups, we emailed it out. We did talk about it at convention. And everyone always says to us, oh, I got a doctor that would be so great, would love to train, would love to speak about nutraMetrix. And so, that's what I've been hearing. And so this was really an opportunity to be able to do that. So if anyone has any thoughts or a way to get this out, we could keep it open for a couple more days. And then, we really need to start nailing down our speakers for our annual convention. The other thing we're doing is there's a new sales contest. The sales contest, it started before I even had a chance to announce it. So you have to qualify for the sales contest, and then you'll be in a special fast track group with me and Brandy and Dr. Mason. So to have access to the special group with exclusive content, all you have to do is register a new account with a nutraMetrix Fast Start Kit. Then you'll get put into the sales contest group. You'll get really great exclusive content and training. It'll be actually a 6-week fast track. And the winner is going to have some really great prizes that we're going to announce. It will end May 8th. So you have until March 29th to qualify. Put in the chat if you're going to qualify. Let me know if you've already qualified. Have you already sold a nutraMetrix Fast Start Kit? Have you opened up a new account, HP1 or HP Executive? Pam, yep, it's automatic. So there you go. I'm definitely going to run a report and let people know. I'm not automatically going to put you into a Facebook group. So I will email you. If you do qualify, I'll pull that list and email you that you qualify for that. Everyone will get those. And we're going to, keep track of these and run reports. So congratulations, Pam. Lisa, I figured you would. Really spread the word, guys, about bringing nutraMetrix to your local areas. Share the overview videos, share success stories at your locals and districts, and encourage, people to explore nutraMetrix. We understand that there's some areas, and we only have so many trainers, and we understand that there's some areas that, are just really spread out. So we actually did a trial size, a trial version of an online 101-201 on Sunday, January 26th. Brandy Murphy conducted it. I ran it behind the scenes. It was $25 per session, just like a normal nutraMetrix 101-201. It did count for people who are looking to, inquire about the temporary status that you can request when you go to a 101-201 and then purchase a ticket to a full event. We chose South Dakota, Montana, Idaho, areas where it's very spread out. It takes hours and hours to everyone to congregate. And we had about 25 people on with us. The feedback was really great. So Pamela, we're looking to actually do these quarterly moving forward. There's a couple more. Yeah, Teresa, I know you were on. Thank you so much. There's a couple more just logistics that we learned about doing that online training that we need to work out. But we're really hoping, you know, I was thinking about, I don't know if Teresa Tilley's on, but I was out in her area in Missouri and I did a 101, 201. You know, it's not like we're going to be able to get to Missouri once a quarter. So everyone that was there who was local, who wanted to open up new accounts, where do we send them? You know, yeah, like Tennessee, like even if we went, Barb, you know, when would the next one be? And so these online, these quarterly corporate run online events are going to be really great to be able to, you know, Barb, maybe if you organize one in Tennessee, because I know you have a small group there and that you go there anyways and you are one of our trainers, you know, then you guys could continue the momentum by plugging in the people they lead to into an online one, you know, until you get back there in person. So this is something that we're looking at. We're excited about this. I also do monthly overviews the third Tuesday and Wednesday of every month at 8 p.m. and 12:30 p.m. in whatever time zone you're in. The technology is really cool. Don't tell anyone, but they're simulated like they're live, but they're not actually live. I don't sit at my computer all day for 2 days. But the ease of the whole event where the person can go on and choose their time, and then they get access to the replay for 72 hours afterwards. We've been opening up lots of really great accounts from these. A good person to share these with, Anna, because it is the full compensation plan. So I don't always do it with people that I'm looking for just, you know, retail implementation. So if you're, you know, talking to someone and they're a straight HP1 account and you really need to go from discovery meeting to proposal to implementation, this is not going to be a really great webinar for them. I'm working on an HP1 version of these, but this is better for your NC type, your HP executive type. It's also better for, you know, maybe a UFO who wants to look at the nutraMetrix division. I would say those types of people. New YouTube product promotion videos. So this is on our consumer facing channel. And, you know, what do you do when implementation isn't going as planned? What do you do when you need that extra support? What's another reason why you should book a 101, 201 in your area? Don't know if everyone knows, but if you have a 101 in your area, you can also work with the nutraMetrix team to have your trainer stay for either come in a day early or stay a day or two later and work with the accounts in that area. It does all have to be pre-approved. We have a whole system for it, and we'll work with you on our end. But we've done this a few times around the country. It's gone really well. So if you would like either one of our corporate members or one of our trainers to come out and do some work with you, Anna, I think you had, did Brandy come to your area? I know she spent a couple days, I think, on one end of the trip and worked with some accounts. Yeah, that was really great. That's part of our peer-to-peer field consultant program. Yeah, Jackie, I know you were there too. You took advantage of that program as well. So this is really for everyone, but we have to have the 101s and 201s booked, and we have to have enough lead time. I hope everyone really goes back and watches Kevin Buckman's segment on inventory management. Because it was really powerful. So I'm not going to go over what the inventory management is necessarily. I just want to remind you all that nutraMetrix health professionals, they have a different option that our NCs don't have or UFOs don't have, where they can mark products as sold to practice, which means it goes into inventory, which means I'm not going to necessarily, they don't have to, you know, create the sales receipt for every place that it goes. So that's, you know, that's going to be a big thing. That's going to be a time saver for them. HP1s also have to do inventory management. So everyone has to do it. That's going to be really important at the end of every quarter that everything's reconciled. Pam's asking, is there one place to go for all the nutraMetrix events? Pam, yes. I mean, I do if you go for 101s, 201s, product trainings, everything that's GMTSS. I try to keep up to date with it. There's an album in the Facebook group, so you can access all the flyers. Of course, there's GMTSS, but no, then there's the online events. I mean, what I do tend to do, Pam, is in every news line, I have a calendar of events that's like the next 30 to 60 days. I also now, I don't know if you've noticed, but in the nutraMetrix Consultants Facebook group, I change the cover photo every month and I put all the events in there. So that's all there. I hope that's helpful. So inventory management, there's FAQs you can download. I did already mention, I don't think a lot of people knew that HP1s can qualify for SAM. IBV accrues for HP1s, but you can't earn IBV commissions until they upgrade. It's really important that they verify what their PPC is, their personal preferred customer email, for proper credit. And so that's all in my account on franchise. Congratulations to our nutraMetrix Challenge winners that we had. With a great group of winners, as we do every year. There was a couple new people, and also, a lot of people that do tend to win quite frequently. So I want you to take action. Now that we're into the first quarter, I really want you to take action. We have a couple new things with our Market America International Convention nutraMetrix Challenge. So you're going to have to attend a training, a nutraMetrix training, either a 101, 201, or a full training within the past year. You, of course, need 3 tickets to International Convention. We want you to become a master UFO or requalify. We really want you to become a shopping annuity master member. Follow our social media pages. One thing that is different is you do have to attend one of those monthly online overviews with a guest. Film a video testimonial. We also want you to do 10 discovery meetings from the practice planning guide for your personal people, with at least 2 of them being the TLS Select discovery meeting from the TLS Select implementation guide. We want you to sell either 10 bundles or $2,500 in health and wellness, and write 5 reviews for nutraMetrix products. Print this out, guys. There's a lot of this you can do right off the bat. I bet before you go to sleep, you can make sure you follow all of our social media channels, our Facebook, our Instagram, our Twitter. I bet you can, start this week on those reviews. You can start, inviting people to the online monthly overview, for March. These are all things I know you can do immediately. The other thing is don't just rely on our communications to tell your team and your health professionals. When you learn about something new, email all your NCs, have a team call on it, have a coring, implement it in your HP accounts, train the staff, see how it works, measure, monitor, and adjust. Bring it back to your team. Have a Zoom, tell them how it went, measure how the whole team is doing, and really plan for the future. So that's a really important thing, being able to see what our announcements are in our NC group. Attracting new health professionals is key through trial size marketing, through talking to people, just a couple people every single week. And asking them, to do a trial run, do a no decision close, ask them who they know, social media, newsletters, opt-ins. You don't have to go as crazy as we do and do a big trade show, but, just see what's going on in your area, because medicine is changing. And, people are really looking for a strong support system. And look at this graph right here with, healthy eating and physical activity and, everything other than, cessation of tobacco. We have things that can support patients' health. You look at right here, lifestyle medicine was a term, it's new, 1989. In 1999, the book Lifestyle Medicine was published. The American College of Lifestyle Medicine was founded in 2004. That's where my dad is double board certified. He's an OBGYN through the American College of Obstetrics and Gynecology. And his second board certification was just a few years ago through the American College of Lifestyle Medicine. It's interesting, that's the same year nutraMetrix started. You know, it's really interesting that our food supply is so different now. And it's interesting that it's not that we have a lack of food, but it's really more that, you know, it's more abundant. We're stationary. We're not eating the right things. Kelly, I'm going to find out if I can share these for you. You know, in that lifestyle medicine, you know, there's a dramatic impact on healthcare survival. You know, if we really want the healthcare system to continue to thrive, you know, and you're seeing new guidelines come out where, you know, even this is so interesting that they're even saying that cardiologists, that you need to be selective, even, you know, on something that was so commonplace, like telling people to take a baby aspirin every day. You know, why don't all health professionals embrace lifestyle medicine? There just isn't many hours that they talk about nutrition. You know, Walter Willett says that there used to be, you know, a course on, you know, diet and prevention, but, and people change their diet afterwards, but then they don't feel comfortable talking to their patients and the courses are done. You know, but this is shifting. You know, the South Carolina School of Medicine in Greenville incorporated lifestyle medicine into 4 years of curriculum in 2018, 2019. I'm seeing, you know, more and more residencies and internships in lifestyle medicine. Things are really changing. But what we have that other people don't have is the way to be able to help a provider put lifestyle medicine into their practice, identify the goals, engage with patients, and grow. Yes, woohoo, Greenville. And so nutraMetrix is really the missing piece. And so, you know, visit Market America events, visit the GMTSS, learn more about our corporate trainings. I'll stay on for another minute or two just in case you guys have any questions. I don't know if you hear the baby in the background, but yeah, if I'll stay on just for a minute or two. If there's anything else, because I got to go tend to him, but tag me in the group, email me, you know, or email nutraMetrix@nutrametrix.com if you have any questions. I'll get on the phone with you guys. We'll go over these updates, whatever you need. I really feel like 2020 is going to be such a big year for all of us. All right, Sandy, I'm off to get that baby. All right. The Gene SNP tools, yes, all those new Gene SNP tools, Harvey, are in downloads. The only thing I'm waiting on is those new TLS Select menu plans and the snippets. So, yep, everything else is live. Thanks, Pat. I'm glad you guys were on. Okay. Oh, Jamie, no, it's crazy. My elbow. I'll give you guys a quick elbow update. I definitely have a broken elbow, except they took the cast off and they're like, it's just a little bit broken. I don't know. I thought it was one of these, like it's either broken or not broken. And the rehab for it was just nothing. It was like, just live your life, ice it, take care of it. It was good until my 3-year-old accidentally kicked me while I was trying to change him into his, yeah, like a little bit pregnant. Like, I don't understand. It's like just a little bit broken, but I can't believe I'm just a week out. I can't quite bend it all the way out straight yet, but I'm getting there. Thank you for asking. I think it's all those supplements I take. All right, guys, off to the baby. See you soon. Yes, it is fantastic news. Oh, I'm glad you have a to-do list. Talk to more people, Jamie. Make it happen. Bye, guys.